Yeah, good evening. And as of last night, officials at HMRC started sending out the first batch of letters to unsuspecting taxpayers. Even other departments in government didn't realize it was happening. But as of very soon, millions of us will find out that the tax man cometh.
Most of us dread even the sight of a HMRC envelope. Soon, millions of us will have even more reason to fear one. Revenue and Customs has changed its computer system and in doing so has found a few discrepancies, 5.7 million to be precise. The good news is that 4.3 million of us have paid too much tax through the PAYE system. They will receive an average rebate of £400. The bad news is that 1.4 million will have to pay more than they thought, a further £1,400 on average. But it won't be a big money spinner for the taxman. HMRC expects to receive £2 billion in total and repay £1.8 billion, a net gain of a modest £200 million.
At the moment, we have said that those who owe more than £2,000, those who are obviously in the most difficult position, we're reviewing exactly how we're going to do that. For those who owe less than that, we will be seeking to recover that over the course of the 2011-12 tax year through tax codes. People aren't going to have to write a cheque, but we do. I'm afraid we're not in a position just to sort of wave goodbye to that £2 billion.
But these measures may end up punishing the least well off, including some pensioners and taxpayers on benefits. That's because the new system aims to smooth out the gaps for those who have multiple or irregular sources of income.
The main concern here is that it could be low-income families or the poorest people who are going to be affected worst by this, because what's going to happen is those people that have to repay money are going to have to repay, in some cases, more than £100 a month. And this is a staggering number of people that we're talking about that are affected. And for a lot of people, that is just simply going to be too much and they won't be able to afford it at a time like this.
The good news for those who get a bill, you won't have to pay until April 2011, and it can be spread out over a year. Cold comfort if you end up having to make a large, unexpected payment.
Well, HMRC are saying that if you do get a tax demand and you don't agree with it, call them up and have a chat with them and see what they can do. They also said that they are prepared to write off some tax demands if you can prove that you've met all your fiscal responsibilities and you've dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's and that they miscalculated. Of course, the problem is that will be the very minority of cases.